horrible. It's a disaster zone. I guess that's gonna be my job tomorrow, so I might not work. I might just stay off because it's messy here, like real, real bad, like really, really bad. It's real messy here, real crazy. Y'all see all these books stacked on the side. I got snacks and everything. I think that this is going further the opposite way. I think that's an issue as well. I think that's the problem. I don't know what the issue is here. I'll figure it out though. We can get it together. Hey y'all, we had a very long class, 6 hours and 30 some odd minutes. That's one of the longest classes we've had in a long time. Who want to come help me clean my office? Anybody want to help do that? Because it's a lot of stuff in here. Hey, thank you, Isabella. I would appreciate it because, because y'all got to think, sometimes when I get off here, my son will call me and we'll start talking to his friends, or one of my friends will call me and we pull out a whole bunch of books, and then there's never anybody to help me pick it up. It's just always me. I dreamed, I tried, and you yelled at me. I will. You can come in here and talk to me. Don't touch nothing. When I say come help me, just come talk to me while I do it. I really don't like people touching my stuff, so that was accurate. Because I wouldn't yell, but I'd be like, don't do that. So that was true. That'll really happen. I'll tell you, sit right here, and then I'll just turn the music on and we going to talk. Don't touch my stuff. You just in here to talk to me. I don't let nobody in here. My kid, let me think. Maintenance had to come in here. And then I probably had maybe 4 people in this room. 5 at the most. Probably 4. And not while it's like it is now. Maybe only 1 person in here since then. Yeah, would you let somebody in here? It's not smart. Not with all the stuff, the goodies y'all done sent me. That would not be a good idea. Absolutely not. People used to take books before I ever met y'all. Or I'd loan them and they wouldn't give them back. If I had every book I ever had, like just since I've been an adult, they wouldn't be able to fit in this room. Ain't no way. I would fill this room up. I would have to have shelves in the middle of here. For real. So I'm real sleepy because I made me some taco salad, but I didn't want to go to bed early. I wanted to talk to y'all before we went to sleep. I will say that I did enjoy our class on TikTok today. It's been a while. It felt good to go to the hood, but I also understand because over here, he told me to go live on TikTok first, and I was like, I don't think that's you. And then it was only 1 person. I'm like, okay, for like 30 minutes, I'm like, yes, thumbs up with that. We go over there, and there was people that needed to hear what I said. But can I tell y'all something? Can I tell y'all a secret? I tell y'all a story all the time about the pastor that introduced me to his mentor. And the whole situation about me, whatever. Y'all know he be in our classes, right? Oh, so when we was talking about the pastors that ain't telling they people, yeah, he was in there. I was like, oh, and then, oh, hey, you the ones. And that's my homeboy and I love him, but what I tell y'all, sure was. I said, oh, well, hello. So when I be telling y'all, I know these pastors ain't got their people ready because they not even ready. I'm telling you from experience. Do you hear me? When I tell y'all that pastors and bishops and stuff be calling me and asking me what to get, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. When I tell y'all I talk to ministers that's over people and that's directing people and they don't even know, please believe me. So people think I just be talking crazy, but I'm telling you I don't. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. And that makes me angry. Because these people I know as friends and family. It make me mad. Because God gave you a podium. What did you do with it? And just know I say this to them. Y'all know I will. I do talk to them like I talk to y'all. God is going to hold you responsible for not preparing his people for his coming. Period. You have these followers, you have people that believe in you, that they are believing that you are going to God for them to get them ready to meet Christ. And you have no idea of what is going on. It makes me angry. I know they don't know because I be calling to tell them. And they be like, nah, I ain't never, I didn't even know that. So what is you telling all these people that's coming to you for advice? What are you preparing them for? And this is why I told God I will teach, but I don't want to teach in the church because I want to be able to say what you tell me. And I don't want nobody trying to muzzle me. And I'm happy that this was my platform because I've been asked to speak in churches since I was 17. And I always turned it down because y'all want me to say what y'all want me to say. And I'm not going to be able to sit with that. Do you understand how bad I would feel if God had y'all in my face for 1,000 days and I said nothing about what is happening right now? Do you know that the people in Gaza, I just reposted it, I've been looking, them people is starving to death. They eating turtles out the ocean. They said we ain't never, Lord, my children. I promise, as soon as I get on live, give me 1 second, y'all. Listen, my kids is gonna do it every time. Girl, your sister did it earlier. I don't know why my kids do that. Y'all know every time that I hit them to voicemail and I call them back, they don't answer. Well, what the hell you just called me for? Jeez. Dang, kids. Wait just a good till I get on live. Sorry, y'all. Y'all heard me yelling at my baby? Did y'all hear me yelling at her? Or y'all couldn't hear me in there? Y'all did? Okay, so now I know I need to talk quieter than when I go out of here. I told her, nigga, that's a distress call. If you call me and I call you right back and you don't answer, that means you're in distress. She said, you need to calm down. Oh, y'all didn't. They did. It's okay. Nigga. And guess what she calling me to add? Now, let me tell you what's crazy. I've been telling them to get cast iron forever. No, they didn't do it. But I thought about it. I said, God, I'm going to call them and tell them they need to go get cast iron. She called and asked me, can she make steak and sweet potatoes? Like a baked sweet potato. I'm like, yeah. She was like, I don't have any more regular potatoes. I said, okay, well, sweet potatoes. But then she said, oh, guess what I bought? And it was a cast iron. When I literally thought about that this morning, and that was going to be the group text that I sent out, y'all need to make sure y'all have some cast iron, and boom, God already had did it. So there's that. Dang, kids be stressing me out. They do. And they gonna call, one of them gonna call every day and ask me about some food. How do I make this? And they pretty much know everything, but they call and check. So she making steak and sweet potatoes, baked sweet potatoes. So that's all right. She made lobster tails the other day. She said they was 2 for $14. I said, oh, good job. They probably got some. They look up anytime they're gonna buy something. They always do reviews. My kids is the ones that told me, Mom, you need to start reading the reviews. I never used to read the reviews. If I liked it, I bought it, and then I got disappointed a couple of times, and they was like, you need to check the reviews. And so now I do check the reviews. But what I was gonna say, the people in Gaza are starving, y'all. Everything that we talked about here is happening there, which is mind-blowing to me. But it is what it is. Found yourself scrolling? No, I didn't. Look.
اضطرينا الى الضرر اما هي لا بناكلها ولا على بالنا اصلا لاننا صيادين بناكل سمك مش عم ناكل سلاح لحمه حمراء زي لحمه العجل الكل ياكل لو الامور متاحه والمش موجود وما فيش.
Y'all, remember the pictures that we looked at in the red book that Mr. Michael sent me of the Egyptians before the flood, a famine, and after? Remember? Look at this. Look at her skin.
الرهف الموجودة في الصورة حاليا هي الطفلة اللي انتم
She's showing what
شايفينها.
she used to look like and what she
كانت
look
هيك
like
قبل
now.
الحرب
She's 12.
لكن نتيجة الحرب صارت هيك. هي الطفلة اللي انتم شايفينها. الرهف الموجودة في الصورة حاليا هي الطفلة اللي انتم شايفينها. رهف كانت هيك قبل الحرب لكن نتيجة الحرب صارت هيك. احكي لي شو نفسك؟ رهف كانت هيك قبل الحرب لكن نتيجة الحرب صارت هيك. احكي لي شو نفسك انت؟
This baby's hair is falling out. She said, I just want my hair to grow long and to be able to brush it. Okay. If they go into the water to try to fish, they get shot. If they go, they're right next to the ocean or the sea or whatever it is, with all of that fish and all of that food, And if the Israelis see them, they shoot them if they try to fish. So they have to sneak in the water and before the soldiers see them and get a big turtle and cut it up and give everybody some in the camp. And you think I want to be stuck in a camp with people that's always trying to check and find what's wrong with me? We got bigger fish to fry. Now y'all see why I don't want to be stuck in no situation like that. While we starving with nobody that's kind of No. She said when we get this thing, we cut it up and we give everybody in. We're not going to let our neighbor in this camp because we all in here together. People already starving. Could you imagine what they would do to you if they find out you trying to steal or take more or anything? I already looked at another video. They will unalive you. They said it's fights over food. These her husband went to go get a bag of flour and they killed him. Another lady, her son, went to go try to get some bread, and when the bombs dropped down, it killed him. One lady lost her sister, her brother, all their kids, her mama, her little brothers and sisters. Her daughter was blown to bits, and she lost her husband. This is all in a matter of 45 minutes. So basically everybody in her family except for her and her son. Who remembers me saying I'm trying to get myself ready to see dead bodies piled up all over everywhere? I'm trying to train my mind seeing people starve to death. Well, they already living it. They said it ain't no food, it ain't no water. We take a risk of going outside of this area to try to get food, we could get killed. Do we talk about that? That it's not going to be this lenient the next time this comes around, and you're going to need to be able to keep your donkey in the house. They're not going to care about your attitude. Your family will be without you. Who remembers me saying this while everybody talking about how they just about to be doing what they about to be doing? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Now they talking about they putting the military in the black communities. You seen that? He talked about it today. He said black people ask him for a military presence. What y'all think that is? Would you say an assault on the baby Israelite boys again? That's what it's looking like to me. They know the Messiah coming back, the real one. And they know exactly what bloodline he from. They ain't crazy. You said I have friends, they're creating a community of land in tents. Interesting. Why not any other community? Hello. Oh, you said in Portugal. Okay. Where are you at, Jessica? Are you here? It's a different world for real. It is. Okay. Oh, you're in Florida. Okay. Are you hearing me? I don't believe we have a long time before we start to see a completely different life. And I said that to y'all. I said, I'm wondering, even before we knew about the 90-day thing, I kept telling y'all, this summer and by the time August come, it's going to be a different place. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jessica. God warned us. And I suggest if you don't watch Al Jazeera News, you get familiar with it. Because what you see on their TV is coming for us right here. The famine, they talk about it. They said it's famine. There's no water. There's no nothing. And they said if you do get it, it's too expensive. And the military is keeping I think it's 5,000 trucks or something, waiting to take food to them, and they won't let them get it. Do y'all remember when they was letting food spoil during 2020? In Gaza. Instead of them giving away, they would rather let it rot. And people was hungry.
Chocolate. That's the owner of Jensen's, Adam Zach. We walked through the aisles to find foods made in other countries. Made in Switzerland. Less perishable items people could buy now and save for later to avoid spending more when President Trump's tariffs go into effect. And this is what you could stockpile this for 6 months. As long as you keep it sealed. The hard cheeses are the ones that you could save. According to MarketWatch, more than 40% of Americans are stockpiling groceries in anticipation of price increases. As long as you keep it sealed. The hard cheeses are the ones that you could save. According to MarketWatch, more than 40% of Americans are stockpiling groceries in anticipation of price increases. Sales spiked on
More than 40% are stockpiling. This was 7 days ago. What do you think has happened now? Since 7 days ago. This was a week ago. This is the man that owned a grocery store. And a week ago, people were stockpiling. Which I think you see people panicking. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So, a young lady posted a video And on the bottom of there, it said Terrorist Shortage List Part 1. Coffee, cereal, tea, grains, dairy products, ice cream, yogurt, fruit, vegetables, pork, beef, vanilla, olive oil, nuts, chocolate, snack foods, and last on the list, diapers. You took a picture of it? So who thought, or maybe was like, why is CERCA sending out, because God told me to send out them rubber diapers, the what's the names, the reusable diapers. He told me to send those. He told me to send them. And you said, and it's hard to get diapers. Oh, okay. Because those diapers will go from newborn all the way up to 2 years old. It's a real thing. That there are simple things that we be like, okay, whatever. But in 2 weeks, in 7 days, in 3 months, it could be vital that you have that. It could be, my co-worker was saying today the store she goes to is starting to look empty. I told her stock up on non-perishables if you're able, because in my opinion, it's about to get real difficult. Yeah. Fast, too. Because, okay, do you think that people have enough time? If they're saying that our stores are going to clear out in less than 6 weeks, you think they got enough time to stock for a year or 6 months when prices is about to skyrocket? It's not enough time. Unless you got millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars just laying around. But we talked about how the government wasn't going to give people enough time because they want them to be desperate. Do you see it now? It's bad. The guy at the hair store fussing about his shipment is 1.5 months late. Okay. We talked about if you get it or if you get it at all. Please. Again, I'm going to say this loud and proud. Now you see why I'm mad at a lot of these pastors. This is not a drill. And you understand why I'm so angry. You sit in these people's face and played in it for however many years. Now we in the home stretch and they don't even know it. They can speak the most elegant church lingo, and they know all the hand movements, and they got they top knots together and they big fancy hats tilted to the side, but baby, they don't even know we in a tribulation for real. They can tell you all the church etiquette, but don't see this right here going on. That's scary to me. Because if you're preparing me to meet Christ, How you gonna do that and you don't even know he about to knock on the door? He ain't even getting out the car no more, y'all. Y'all remember 3 years ago he had pulled up outside and was about to get out the car. He didn't got out. He almost at the door. He like on the first step. Try to get off brands of homemade also supplies in a few different places. Interesting. He up the steps. Okay. For such a time as this. Hopefully, you can get through to some of your family members. Hopefully, you can get through to your children. Because we are definitely in a different time. It's time to put your boots on. And not the cowboy kind. Who thinks that this is serious? Very serious. It says Todd post about 170 miles allocated on the side of Arizona. And allocated to a military base. Interesting. Okay. So if we go back 2 years or 3 years, when I said this is serious and you can joke about it, you can think it's a joke if you want to, all of these things are going to happen very quickly. You ain't going to have no time to get ready. God is giving us time now. Y'all remember this? Look, we in it. They giving people basically 2 weeks. Listen. You said thank you and appreciate you so much for knocking our heads. Listen, we about to stand before the Lord. My grandmother's words that she said at a funeral when I was in elementary school, are you ready? She would tell anyone she knew, listen, and it keeps coming to mind. This is the thing. So can I ask you a question? Would you have wanted cotton candy teaching? And we about to go through this? If I would have got on here like, okay, y'all, so we gonna, okay. I looked into the eyes of those babies' faces in Gaza, and I never really seen nobody in shock from a bomb. I see how a person can lose their mind and just never be okay after experience. You full. It was a like this baby couldn't have been no more. One of them was like 5, and he was just sitting there so wired, like you could tell he was trying to wrap his little bitty mind around all of the devastation and watching bodies be blown to bits. He was thrown out of the house, and they asked him, how you get hurt? He said, I was flying. He had a Superman next to him. When the bomb hit, it sent him flying. It ain't nothing but the grace of God that this baby is alive. The force from the bomb sent this baby flying. So when he asked people, how did he get hurt? He said, I flew. So we want to sit over here. When I was telling y'all, get these babies ready, please, not them, but you need to go watch Al Jazeera on TikTok if you still have it, or wherever, YouTube, wherever you watch it. You need to go look at it. Yes, it's heartbreaking, but at least you can see it in real time before you have to see it in real time. Now you understand why I said you can't have no hard-headed kids. When you tell them to move, they need to move now. When you tell them hide, pineapple, whatever your secret code word is, they need to move when you say. It could be the difference between life and death. In this moment, y'all act like we know if somebody gonna sneak us. Half of the people that protect us have been fired. Half of the people that would be looking for some type of an attack have been fired. That's digital. Physical here. Planes crashing into something. Don't forget that, because they didn't already mess with TSA. Familiarize yourself with what's going on over there. Because it's not just happening there. It's happening in Sudan. It's happening in other places too. Other places in Africa. It's happening a lot of places. They're just focusing and only showing you the tan color people. But they are piling bodies up in Africa too. And the people are starving, and they are being relocated to certain areas. I watched a video today of a black chick that moved from Chicago or somewhere over to Africa. She said she's not going to complain about electricity, paying an electricity bill no more. She said they waited for the electricity to come on for 14 hours. You know how I know she's not lying? Because we got Miss Annalise that told us the same thing, that they was only giving them 1 hour of running water or whatever, a couple hours of running water and a couple hours of electricity. Remember, she told us back in like January or October or something like that. Remember, she emailed me and she said they had the thing on where they only let them get so much water and they only let them get so much electricity per day. Remember? And she was like, "CERCA, I'm so happy I started getting my stuff." Do you remember this? Well, here now is a black chick from America just saying the same thing. She said the water, they control when you can get it depending on where she at. She said yesterday they waited for the electricity for them to be able to use it for 14 hours. 14. I can't really even express the feeling that I have. My husband said when he was a kid, they would limit their usage and they would prepare when they had it, and it would be out for weeks at a time. That's what Annalise was saying. So now you understand, Miss SK, why when I be over here yelling at folks and they just taking their sweet time and feeling like they got time to do it? Just like I told my daughter, y'all act like you know when it's gonna happen. We don't. But there are signs. He grew up in Nigeria. Here we go. Thank you, brother-in-law. Do you see what I'm saying? We have got to be ready. This happened to me when I went to Nigeria. I was there for a month. Okay. So to the people that have experienced it, you understand how serious this is. The folks just acting like you just gonna have it, you always gonna have access to it. That's not a thing anymore. Put your mind in Hunger Games or whatever end of the world movie. You don't gotta be crazy, but you need to be thinking how they was thinking. You don't gotta be paranoid, but you need to be thinking how they was thinking. We got people, God keep giving us testimonies of, no, this is real, this is true, this is happening. Right now, somebody that done been through it. If they hit our power in a month, what you gonna do? And you don't know it's sporadic. You might get it for 2 hours on Tuesday and not having it again until next Friday, the Friday after that. Hello. I got my solar stuff and my camping stuff and my lava rocks. Come on. I can't help but smile a big smile when I hear that. Right. We are here. It's time to slow down on meals. Just because you want it. Spain wasn't ready. Come on, auntie. I only been eating my one meal a day, y'all. Have. And not too many snacks, for real. You been eating once a day and coffee. Yep, that's me. Yep. In real life. We preparing for everything. That's right. Because so many people are used to giving in to whatever it is that they want. They haven't taught themselves to, you know, budget or break it up, or they're not disciplined in a lot of different things. You cannot tell me that you are not happy that God warned us. I know you get tired of hearing it, but I know you happy every time you think about the fact that you had 3 years, 2 years, a year and a half to prepare before everybody else, and everybody is trying to prepare when there isn't much and it's too expensive and we don't know if we're going to get any more. If that's not God's grace and mercy on your life, I don't know what is. If that's not Him providing for you, I don't know what is. Because He could have left us in the dark like the rest of the world, and we could have found out when the news was talking about it. And I'm going to keep saying that because I don't know if people really understand how powerful it is what He did for us. Yes, was very happy and blessed to know we all listen and we can sustain ourselves for a bit of time. Listen, we do not have to run out and go get it.
Alright, y'all. I had to come to Walmart to get some potatoes and carrots. So
This was 3 days
let's
ago.
go take a look, see at the prices so far. And let's take a look and see if there's any signs of any shortages going on at my Walmart in Texas. Alright, y'all. This is avocados in Texas. So right now, they're really, really, really good price. These aren't the huge ones, but these are a really good price. So I haven't seen a price increase in those. And then you can see here the green bell peppers are 68 cents, so there's no price increase here. However, look at this. We have no bananas, very few. I grabbed one out of that box, but yep, no bananas. This is something else that's usually full, so I'm seeing like no salads, very little prep meals. And then this is on the other side again. This is normally stocked full. It looks like the deli is not got everything out that they normally have either. This is usually stocked full as well. So as you can see, we've got some holes appearing. While I'm here, I'm going to grab some flour because I make sourdough bread. So I got to grab some unbleached flour. I also want to grab a couple bags of beans. I got plenty of rice yesterday. I did get some beans also, but I want to get some different kinds.
Ain't it crazy that everybody grabbing beans and rice? I saw him reposted that too. It's real out here. People better wake up. I'm saying. And peanut butter. It's more. It's more videos. Y'all seeing them too? I'm grateful too. I'm grateful that he thought enough of us. And it's not that he didn't think enough of everybody else. They just, a lot of people didn't listen. Or, like the Bible says, when stuff was sown in, the birds came and plucked it out or whatever. I don't know. But there are people in leadership positions they took advantage of the flock and they didn't prepare the flock to go on a long journey. They didn't prepare the flock if there was danger. They didn't prepare their flock for nothing. You saw a lady telling people how to make energy bars today. It's because it's about to get real. I'm telling you. And the people, like, I see a lot of people talking about they talking to their grandparents that lived during the Depression, World War II, and they like, yeah, all of this is real familiar. I don't know what it's gonna take to make people wake up. I still see people commenting saying, this all happened during COVID, blah, 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 blah. And that's the problem. They think because something has happened before or something is similar that it can't be worse. We have become a society of people that don't believe nothing. We don't believe what we see. We don't believe what we hear. Nothing. Nothing. Honestly, it's sad. I don't know. Like, I got a lot of stuff I want to say, but I don't want to say it, so I'm going to just wait. But they believe the wrong thing. They're being deceived. This. Alexis? All of it. I just pray that you all are asking God to protect your minds, to strengthen your minds, and to get us where we need to go. Wherever that might be, safely. Hey, thank you, Auntie Judy. Because guess what? Listen, I don't even know. I do know, but I don't know. I know, but I don't want to say. I don't want to sound grim or whatever. But it's we don't know how much time we got to be doing all this if they already playing with the grid and whatnot. That's what I'm saying. Like, we really about to be in what we saw in Left Behind, the militant state that we saw. So if you haven't watched Left Behind in a long time, you might want to go rewatch it. Of course, that's going to be a nice version, but military at the hospital, military at the airport. I think we did watch that. I think we watched that. We watched that too. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I really just wanted to come over here and say hey to y'all. And I don't know. I'm probably about to go journal. The National Guards haven't left since the fires was there. Interesting. So they just be making up reasons to make sure the military is in that area. I wonder if some people are being hardened like Pharaoh was with Moses. Probably. Because I tell you, my family, it's only like my kids and maybe like 3 of my family members, including me, that's even listening. And you got to understand, I come from a hardcore apostolic Pentecostal family background. Everybody in my family is ministers and bishops and stuff. Everybody, a minister of music. They didn't have their own church. Everybody. Cousins, uncles, aunties, parents as ministers. I'm trying to tell you. And they not hearing nothing. They won't even talk to me about it. And if they do, they want to argue. They keep talking about the rapture and God about to crack the sky any day. All jokes aside. I seen a pastor on TikTok talking about it earlier. I'm like, man, I don't know. Anyway, my niece and my sister sent me some cool stuff. I opened it. Sorry, sis, don't kill me. I got some new journals, which are pretty cool. One to match my cup. And my other little journal. Thank you. I forgot to show these yesterday. My other journal is, I thought it was just in here. Did I just see it? Nope, it's in my room, I think. I'm going to clean this room. Not tonight, but I am going to clean it. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Thank you, Pumpkin. It is very beautiful. Look at it. It matched my cup and my shirt. And this is cool. It's fluffy. He is fluffy, honey. He's like a pet. I think you put your pen in there. I don't know what he is. He's a fuzzy animal. Right. This might be my first ever black fuzzy journal. I don't think I've ever had one. Thank you so much. I don't know if this is a bear. I don't know. Is this is a magical animal? I just don't know what kind of magical animal. I don't know what. So I'm gonna have to look it up. I haven't had time, but I'm definitely gonna look this up because I want to know what kind of animal he is or magical being. Do y'all know from the Harry Potter? Is there a new Harry Potter coming out? It's soft, yeah. Who don't read their word? I had a lady tell me a couple of days ago saying she is safe because of the rapture. God won't allow her to go through what is happening. Well, I guess she got 2 weeks. The paper is thick. It's a frog? Not a. This a fuzzy. It can't be a frog. It's a snake with arms. It's a bear. I don't know if I should trust any of y'all. A penguin? I don't think so. I'm thinking it's gonna be it's Harry Potter. It has to be a magical being. They don't have regular animals except for the owls. This is so cool. It's a monkey. It's a black bear. I never seen a bear in. I'm not taking y'all on Jeopardy or no guessing show with me. Charades, y'all are not going. I'm going to ask. Because I think it's some kind of magical being. But y'all can't go on charades with me. I don't know if that's a bear. I don't know. We gonna find out. He was the animal that stole the shiny coins. In which movie? He kind of looked like a platypus a little bit. Did he kind of look like a platypus? It's a Wookiee. He kind of looked like a platypus or like a... Right? Did he look like a platypus or something? Okay. Okay. I think I remember him. I'm going to have to watch it. Because I'm like, what kind of animal is this? I know it's a magical being. It don't say nothing about that. It don't say nothing. I'm laughing because you said y'all can't go on Jeopardy with me. You're not going. Or charades. Either one of them. Maybe Jeopardy. I take that back. Maybe Jeopardy, but not charades. It was the magical animals in the woods. I'ma just ask her. I know I'm about to go. I'm about to get off of here. But I wanted to show those. And then I also wanted to talk to y'all about the craziness that I saw on this internet with these babies and this family. It's realer than I thought it was. I knew it was real. But that's a different type of real. They said 50 babies have died from starvation already. So do y'all think the numbers is probably higher? That's not counting the babies that then died from the bombings. Thank you. I love you, Miss Ida. Did y'all see that baby's bones? You remember when I used to... Wookiees are a fictional species of tall, hairy humanoids from the forest. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay. But real quick. So you remember when I used to ask people, if you okay with your baby starving to death, that's fine. If you can say you can sit, exactly. Exactly, Miss Lady. SK. Exactly. But do you understand? I said if you can sit and watch your baby starve because you want to do what you want to do, that's fine. You mean to tell me you could be okay with your baby looking like that every day and knowing that you had an opportunity to do something to avoid it and you did nothing? Them babies be fighting over day old bread, stale bread, bread that didn't have flies flying all on top of it. It's a niffler, a platypus companion in Harry Potter. Okay, a niffler. That's what I was gonna say. Like, get right. And I said a platypus. You see, I remember now. I had to remember the platypus-looking thing. I remember that. I do. But do you understand? You got to be a cold piece to want to spend $4,000 on a bag instead of putting $4,000 worth of food, shelf stable food in your house. Cause that baby is losing her hair from malnutrition. I have a picture from when my baby was going through treatment. My body was that skinny. You can see all of my ribs. I told y'all about it. I might have showed y'all part of it. Chest was sunk in and everything. Because I was only eating like once every other 2 days because I was going through it and I had to make sure that my kids ate every day. I went down to like 98 pounds in real life. I was thin when I met y'all, but I had already gained about 20 pounds by that time. At the end of my I was 0-3. And I remember my daughter seeing me one day. She hadn't seen me because I had moved here and they stayed in Indy. And my baby broke down crying. Because I was so skinny. Because I was stressed out. You have to watch your baby waste away in wigs and nails and impressing people that don't even care about you is more important than standing in line and getting some rice and some beans or whatever, putting some stuff in the pawn shop, like Auntie said, and getting some stuff that you need. Because how fashionable are you going to be in those super expensive clothes and you ain't had no food in 3 weeks? Not enough to sustain you. I've been seeing all my For You page people saying, type the word chocolate milk and the video pops up of kids suffering and the parents asking for help. Interesting. In 2020, the population was 2.1 million. Yes, that numbers are higher. So, all I'm going to say is this. Put your pride to the side. Buy what you need right now. And I'm not talking about for now. I'm saying buy as much as you can, especially food, soap, things like that. You need to get it. Because people are telling you, don't panic buy, but you won't be able to buy it all. It's not called panic buying. It's called stocking up. Because if you don't, you won't be able to. And just like they said, if stuff do come in, it's going to be so expensive, you might not be able to afford it. You said it's weird that I'm so hungry trend is going around. Thank you, Kim. Sell that chain, that gold. I'm trying to tell you, all of that stuff ain't going to matter. To hell with some gold and silver and diamonds. What you can't eat it. And you better get that stuff while folks is buying gold and go buy you a whole bunch of yeast and flour and salt and all of that. What good is gold and diamonds gonna do? The Bible said they gonna be thrown in the street. You said gone is gone up, so go get your money when you can. Okay. That. I mean, I'm for real. What good is all of this gold and you watching your baby starve or freeze to death when you could have went and bought a wood burning stove, a portable wood burning stove, a camping stove? You could have bought something. You could have. You said, and they're naming people in the trend. Uh-oh. Well, don't name me hungry. Don't name me hungry. Don't do that. Mm-mm. No, I don't want to be named hungry. I don't. Listen.
More tariffs on China are coming, so the trade war is going to escalate. Yes. Not de-escalate, escalate.
More tariffs are coming.
More tariffs on China are coming, so the trade war is going to escalate. Yes. Not de-escalate, escalate. And here's why. All purchases of Iranian oil or petrochemical products must stop now. Any country or person who buys any amount of oil or petrochemicals from Iran will be subject to immediately secondary sanctions. They will not be allowed to do business with the United States in any way, shape, or form. Who buys the vast majority of Iranian oil? Yes, that would be China. China, yes. And yes, this comes just hours after Pete Hegseth, Secretary of Defense, basically told China on X, of all places, hey, we're going to attack you. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, he didn't give them, any details. This isn't a signal chat thing. This is just an X thing. So this is different.
China has already said, whatever you do, we can do better. We build your stuff, remember? You don't build our stuff. Your microchips and all of that, we do that. And this silly tail man can't put his drink down long enough. He telling everybody the plans before So if they wanted to strike us, like we've seen in so many movies where the Asians come and they take over America and just start doing what Americans do other places, do you see how that might be able to happen now? Because we got some old country bumpkins in the office and they don't know what the hell they're doing ever. They don't know their from their appetite if you were to show it to them with a mirror. Whiskey Pete is too busy trying to get to the party. Listen, you tell China, who has stuff that is years ahead of ours, we're gonna attack you. When countries that they hate, they clicked up with just to go against us. And you get on social media and tell them we're going to attack you. They think they sit at the table and they don't. They think that they get respect when they go to the world's table and they don't know that everybody is texting, and the reason that the phones are dinging and theirs isn't is because everybody's talking about them. Everybody's phoned and dinged except for theirs at the table. Playing with Gog and Magog. Well, at least you know who we talking about. These is the people with the 200 million soldiers. They get an army together of 200 million soldiers. We're going to see how tomorrow turns out. If I do come on, it'll probably be later in the day because I might sleep in tomorrow. Color something. It's Friday. We don't know how many great Fridays we have left. So I'm going to try to do, I'm going to be in the house, of course. Well, I'm definitely clean my office. And then if I don't get on early, we'll do whatever time. I don't know. We're going to see how it go. We're going to wing it. Okay? Y'all all right with that? Thank you, Pumpkin. I do need to clean this office and then just think. It's good to do a lot of thinking right now before we can't think calm in a calm, environment. That's why I've been taking all the time of the silence outside. Like I've been taking it in. The peace that God has given us before the storm hits. That's why I've been telling y'all, I've been on here and I'm still, like I said, sending out stuff. I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. I just don't be online as much. I'm trying to enjoy all of these different books and look in them and touch them and, just enjoy all of the stuff. I don't want it to just be sitting here and I never got to do nothing with it because we have no idea of how our life is about to be shortly. But I want to enjoy every minute. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be irritated. I want to have good, it ain't got to spend no money. But I just want to have good memories till God forbid if I am carted off to some place that I can remember the times we laughed in here. I can remember the times with my grandbabies. Exactly. I can remember the times I ate good food. Like I'm trying to thank God for all of the great things that I might have taken, advantage of and didn't even realize, or taken for granted. Our first meet and greet, that part. Come on. You hear me? That. You're welcome, Pumpkin. You said years, sis, you need some rest. We all do before things. That's what I'm saying. And it ain't that I'm flaking out on y'all, but I think we need it. Don't y'all? You think it's important? Spend some time with God, and I've been spending a lot of time in silence. I just go outside and listen to the birds and the trees and the bees and all of that. I just silence. I won't have no music on or nothing. I just been listening to peace and quiet. Sometimes I just sit in my room and look around and just listen. Because just looking at all of that stuff that's going on in all of the other places where people are running and hiding and they packing up as much as they can, as fast as they can. I know this is a reality for us eventually, in shorter time than longer away. So, gardening has become your peace good. Good. I want us to take time. There's so much chaos. Exactly, and that's why while we have the peace that we have, I want to take advantage of it. I want to bask in it. Do you hear me? The quiet, the peace. We ain't got ambulance and helicopters and military and all of that just yet. So while we still have time, it's just as important as our time together with our believers in truth and wisdom. Yeah. You're welcome. You said classes today have been refreshing and sobering. Well, thank you. Yes, we've been going outside at night and looking through the telescope. Ooh, I know that's cool. Ooh, I know that's cool. Yeah. I just be sitting outside, right? I'm telling you, I've been sitting outside. I'm about to put me some pants on, though, because mosquitoes like to eat my legs up. So I'm going to put some pants on. I'm going outside. Don't worry about it. And y'all got me my little speaker thing. I'll take my little speaker thing down there, turn it out on low. And, yeah, or I'll put my headphones on. So, I love y'all, and it's 9:34. Yep. I'm going to journal for a minute, then I'm going to get in the bed. Take my shower first. Then I'll get in the bed. You said that Ida always crying. That's okay. It's okay, Miss Ida. I've been journaling a lot. He's been revealing a lot more to me. He's been answering my questions so quickly. It's shocking, because some days I'll be like, I just wrote this. Yeah, it don't take long when you want to know. Mosquito repellent, half vanilla extract, half water in a spray bottle. Keeps them away. Like, spray it on me. Because I got some vanilla, but then I'm going to be smelling like liquor. Wait a minute, I'm going to be smelling like liquor. And you know vanilla is on that list, so you might want to keep that to a minimum. Thank you. But vanilla on the list for stuff we ain't about to be getting. Do y'all think that's crazy? God had us make all that vanilla and all of those extracts, and now we ain't going to be able to get it? Not the real stuff. Ooh, it was real good, wasn't it? It's real good. But do you see? All the stuff that he just randomly told us to get, make, do is all relevant to everything that's going on right now. I love going outside, laying on the grass and watching the stars and the moon, because we don't know when it's going to be the last time we'll see it. That part. And fresh air, right? All of that. So, I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime. I can't say if it's going to be early or late or what, but I will see y'all. Lord's will, should I say. Because the sweet smell the mosquitoes don't like. Okay. So I'll put a little bit in there, but I'm going to be trying to say that. That might be, you know what I'm saying, my work here in a minute. Might have to sell that, half ounce of vanilla. You never know. Mm-hmm. We might have to become the vanilla distributors, you know what I'm saying? Dang near wish I would have made about 3-4 gallons of it now. Oh, you good, Pumpkin. Yes, all of us. That part. Yes. You said you need me to free my mind. Why? What's wrong, Mr. Davis? What's wrong with my mind? My mind free. I free my mind every day. Every day. I just know it's about to be chaos, and I done seen a lot of this in my dreams. So I'm just kind of, not trying to freak nobody out, but I experienced my mind free, Mr. Davis. It is. Mm-hmm. It is. I'm grateful too. Good night. You can't wait for tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? You talking about for class? I don't even know if I'm teaching tomorrow. I don't know if I'm teaching tomorrow. We gonna see. That's why I said we gonna see how it work out. Mm-hmm. It might be a project that who knows how long it's gonna take me to clean this room. Get all these books back. Oh yeah, I don't know. We got reruns though. It's reruns. Oop. I might not be teaching tomorrow. I might just chill out. Depends on how the day go. Yeah. Listen, we gonna see. I don't know. That's why I said I'm gonna see y'all sometime tomorrow, but it might not be for no teaching. We gonna see. Now, if you give me something, yeah. But if not, we gonna see. It's Friday. We need some good times. Make some like cakes or something tomorrow. I don't know. Do something to make you happy. You know? Take a walk. Take the grandkids. Go skating in the neighborhood. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. You ain't gotta spend no money necessarily, but just get out, because we might be stuck in our neighborhood soon. You know what I mean? Like, let's enjoy the stuff that's right around us. The little things. Yes, T of y'all. That's exactly what I'm meaning. Before we can't sit outside and, you know. Well, we got all the rewatches, prophetic release, so it's a ton of them on what's the name, but that's exactly what I mean. Let's enjoy the simple things for the next couple of weeks. We don't know what we're gonna see, and God might stretch it out a little bit longer, but while we can, let's take advantage of the peaceful time that we have. Okay? Put a thumbs up if you open. Okay. Listen. That part. I was thinking about going skating. I ain't did it in a while. Let's do it. I'm not gonna do it because my knees are no good anymore, but you should. You should. Been teaching my grandbabies how to play soccer all this week. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this stuff. Let's do it. Okay? All of those just simple things. Y'all open. Don't get in no trouble. You ain't got to go spend no money. But just things that we might not be able to do, let's take advantage of them now. Like walking and going to the park and, just getting out and being not necessarily out, but y'all know what I mean. Some simple stuff that we might not be able to do in a minute. So, thank you, Auntie Judy. You too. I love y'all. I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow. Lord's will. Everybody say their prayers. Okay? Okay. Good job. I love y'all. That part. See y'all later.